Thank you, as always, for joining us. As a reminder to any members of the media on the call, please press *1 at this time to get in the queue to ask questions for head coach Doug Martin of New Mexico State. Coach, before we get to that, your thoughts on last week's game against Arkansas State.
Yeah, Arkansas State's a really good football team, and Blake and those coaches, I think, have done an outstanding job. Really, when you look at them starting off 0-4 and then rolling off the wins that they have now, they did a tremendous job of really regrouping their team. And I was very impressed with their defense is really good, especially up front. And I think their quarterback is really playing exceptional for them right now, doing a great job of taking care of the ball. And that's really the difference in them early in the season and where they are now. So they're going to be hard to beat.
And, Coach, we just had Coach Withers on the line from Texas State. He had some high praise for your team as well. But when you look at the Bobcats heading to this Saturday's game, what really stands out to you when you look at them on film? Yeah,
again, Coach Withers is, his first year in building a program, and you can see the structure starting to develop for them as the season's gone on. They play extremely hard. They're really tough, hard-nosed kids, and a lot of Texas kids, all those Texas kids come from a great high school background. We're trying to recruit that area really hard ourselves, and he's doing a tremendous job, and they'll be a really good program in the future.
And, Coach, one thing Coach Withers mentioned was Rodney Butler on your defensive side, but also on Saturday, Dalton Harrington set a career high in total tackles with 16. What really stood out to you about his performance on Saturday?
Yeah, Dalton is another one of those guys. He's very steady. He's been a starter ever since he was a true freshman for us, so he's played a lot of football. He came here as a safety, and we moved him down to the linebacker position. And I think every year Dalton's gotten a little bit more comfortable with the position, and this year he's really kind of having a little breakout year for him too, which is going to be good because obviously Rodney's going to graduate and Dalton will be a senior next year, and so we kind of get to replace one with the other.
Coach, Jaden Wright also had an interception on Saturday, and he's had a number of them this season. What's really been the biggest key to his success on the defensive side?
Yeah, Jaden he's a coach's son. His dad is a defensive back coach in the Canadian Football League, and so he's been around football. He has really good instincts. He understands the game and always seems to find himself in the right place. He needs to be a little bit more consistent in some things he's doing, but again, he just has really good instincts.
And, Coach, what's the message to your team now with 2 home games and, one final road game to close out the season?
Yeah, the big thing for us is just, get back on track. And, we have Texas State here at home. We've played really well at home. We've only got 1 loss here at home. And, we'd like to see if we can finish up protecting our home turf really well, get back on track, and see if we can finish this season in a way that reflects how hard our kids have worked. We've had a lot of injuries and things like that we've had to deal with this year, but certainly be great to finish it out the right way.
All right, Coach. Thanks a lot for your time this morning. We appreciate it, as always.
Thank you, guys.
Yep, thank you very much. And reminder about New Mexico State. Texas State and New Mexico State play this Saturday at 3 p.m. Central Time on ESPN3. New Mexico State right now is at 2-7 overall and 1-4 in conference play heading into Week 12 action.